Today we're going to cook this delicious sweet and sour pineapple chicken. I'm very excited about this dish. The sweet and sour chicken usually can find it in a lot of a Chinese restaurant. But then the sweet and sour proportion is critical to make this dish taste good. So I prefer to make it at home. First, let's get some fresh pineapple ready and put a little bit of salt in the water when you rinse it. This would take away the tart taste and also bring the sweetness out of the pineapple. Now for chicken, I prefer to use chicken thigh because the meat simply tastes better than chicken breast. That's just my personal opinion. For ginger, I always peel the ginger so I don't eat the brown spot inside. Slices real thin. And green onion also goes a long way with chicken. Put that together. For vegetable, I prefer to use a sweet jalapeno or some bell pepper, the red or green or even the orange one. It's up to you. So set it aside with the pineapple. Now let's marinate the chicken. A little bit white pepper. And believe it or not, you do need to put some salt in sweet and sour dishes. Otherwise, the sweet and sour just won't cling on anything. And besides, you don't want the meat to taste just pure sweet and sour. It just won't taste that good. Let's marinate it for at least 20 minutes. Now let's pre-mix the cooking sauce. Here, I put some water in there because we want to have plenty of sauce to cover all the pieces of chicken. Vinegar and sugar, of course. Now vinegar, I prefer to use Chinese rice vinegar. And a Chinese rice wine goes a long way. And of course, a little bit soy sauce for flavor and the color. And chicken bouillon and a little bit of cornstarch. Ketchup is optional, but I prefer to use that to add on to the color and enrich the flavor of this dish. Mix it really well. Now let's get the batter ready. For the batter, you want to use a little bit all-purpose flour and some cornstarch. Use the 2:3 proportion. Put a little bit baking powder in there. And also the secret here is beer. So all the alcohol would be evaporated by the time you use it. I measured out the beer later on, so I end up using about 4 ounces of beer. Put a little bit of oil in there and then mix it really well. Let it rest for 10 minutes before you use it. Now mix the batter with the chicken pieces. Stir it really well. Make sure it's all covered with the batter. So now let's get some oil ready. I prefer to use cold-pressed peanut oil. I put about 4 to 5 cups there. Bring it to at least 140 Celsius. Then you go ahead and put chicken pieces in there. You don't want to pour the chicken all in there because that would lower the temperature drastically. You want to do it by batches. Stir it and separate that after the outside surface turns solid. Then fish it out when it turns to gold nugget color. Now, the second batch. Make sure you bring the oil back to 140 Celsius before you do the second batch. Now, the second batch is done. Bring the oil above 200 Celsius. The first time you fry it, the purpose is to cook it. The second time is to make the outside nice and crispy. So when you're done, just go ahead, fish it out, drain the oil. Now, let's put the wok back on the heat, put a little bit oil in there. Go ahead and put the pre-mixed sauce in there. Remember, we have starch in there, so lower the heat and be careful. Once you see the color changing, that means the starch is cooked. Now let's put the vegetable in there. I don't want to fry the pepper and the pineapple too long because I want to keep the refreshing taste in there. Now let's put the chicken pieces in there and then mix it really well so this way every single piece is covered with that delicious sweet and sour sauce. Now add a little bit toasted sesame and stir it a little bit more. Okay, now, believe it or not, here's your delicious sweet and sour pineapple chicken. Okay, let's go ahead and serve it and enjoy.